Hey girl, hey! My name is Lynn. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impression on the Mercier Silk Crème Photo Edition Foundation. That is a complete mouthful of words. Why is that name so freaking long? But anyways, I'll be talking about that, taking you guys along throughout my day just to see how well the foundation does hold up. I have oily combo skin. Right now it's really hot outside, really humid and muggy, so I've been oily and sweating a lot during the summer, so that's pretty gross. So hopefully this foundation does hold up throughout the day like it claims to be. I'll get into the details of what this foundation should be. So I'm on the Mercier website right now. The Silk Crème Oil-Free Photo Edition Foundation retails for $48 US. You get 1 fluid ounce of product, which I think is pretty much the standard. It does come in 12 shades. I don't think that's quite a large range of colors, to be honest with you. I'll leave a link down below on the particular product so you guys can just click it right away and see if it will work out for you. So this foundation claims to be a long wearing formula with a high pigment load that provides up to 12 hours of full coverage wear while feeling comfortable on skin and hiding even hard to cover imperfections. The photo ready natural matte finish is ideal for video, photography, and special events. All right, Mercier, you got a lot of things that you're trying to accomplish in this one foundation. I've read a few of the reviews on the Mercier website as well as the Sephora website, and it's kind of a mixture. Some people say they love it. A lot of the comments do say that they miss the old formula. I've never tried the old formula, so I wouldn't know the difference at all, but this one doesn't look like it's getting the greatest reviews, but I'm gonna give it a whirl anyway. So I've done my eyebrows off camera and I've applied moisturizer to my face just to let it soak up before I go ahead and apply the foundation. I'm going to be priming the right side of my face with the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector, and I'm going to leave the left side of my face not using any type of primer. I just want to see the longevity of it. I don't always wear a primer, which is probably bad, but for the purpose of this video, let's just see how it looks. So the consistency of this Becca primer is like really weird. It's really, I don't know how to describe it. Like it feels really sticky at first, for me at least. I won't be using any concealer or powder throughout this first impression because 1, I do want to see how well the foundation coverage is, and 2, I do want to see if I can last 10 to 12 hours without powdering my face, and just to see how oily I do get, especially during the summer right now. I'm quite oily. Like you could probably cook something on my face because I've been so oily. So it'd be nice to find something for the summer months that I don't have to use any type of powder. I'm gonna start applying on the left side of my face with no primer while I let the prime side kind of set. Use a damp beauty blender to go ahead and blend this in. And I do get dry patches around my mouth area as well as the sides of my nose. That's probably where I get most red as well. So I've only had this beauty blender for like maybe a month and I love it. Like I don't know why it took me so long to try this out. I guess I was stubborn, and I actually got like the Sephora brand, and I also bought the Real Techniques one. This is more bouncy and like you can definitely tell the difference. I still have discoloration right here, but it has evened out. Like my skin like right here and like my nose is still a little bit red. So I'll apply another layer there. That doesn't look too bad. It is buildable coverage. I'm okay with this medium coverage. Now on to the right prime side. if you guys have any suggestions on any primers for oily combo skin, please leave a comment below. I greatly appreciate it. All right, so it's kind of evened out. So that's the first layer. I think I'm gonna apply just a little bit more foundation in like my red areas, trouble areas. Oh, that's a lot. Oops. It didn't take too long for the foundation to set, but I am noticing where I wanted extra coverage, the foundation is sticking onto my dry patches, which can be really annoying. But one thing is, I didn't exfoliate this morning or last night, and I noticed that my skin does get dry around those areas, so I probably should exfoliate it first. It is set. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup, and I'll catch you guys back in just a second. All right guys, so I am back with my face fully done. It's not a lot. This is my natural everyday go-to look. Just a little bit of mascara, some contour powder, and a nice nude lip. All the products I used for my face today will be listed in the description box below. It is now 12:13. I have a few errands to run throughout the day, and I think I'm gonna meet up a friend to help her with her son's birthday party. Probably run to the mall for a little bit. So I'll check back with you guys in a few hours to see how this foundation has been holding up. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right guys, so I'm back with my first update. It is now 5:02. I'm starting to look shiny in my forehead area. My nose is starting to get a little shiny. I didn't put any highlighter on or anything. Chin's holding up pretty good. You can still see the contour, so that's pretty nice. There's a downfall though. So we're about 4.5 to 5 hours into me wearing this foundation, if my math is right. Yeah, I think that's right. Oil control, so far so good. There's not really a big difference that I can tell on how the foundation was applied on the prime side and how it was just on my natural skin. One thing that's happening on both sides though is my dry patches in my nose area. You can really tell, like the foundation is piling up on top of it, and it's really gross. I'm gonna leave the dry patches as is because I do want to see what it eventually looks like if there's continuous pileup from the foundation sticking onto it later on this evening when I check back in with you guys. Another thing is that it is sticking to where I have like little bags under my eyes, like it's creasing and piling up there too. Outside of the foundation sticking to my dry skin patches, I don't really have any complaints thus far. One, I don't look like a grease ball, which is completely a plus all the time, right? And number two, we're almost already halfway through of the 12-hour period which the foundation claims that it can hold up to. So I'm giving it a thumbs up thus far. I haven't left the house yet other than to get food, so I'll probably go run around maybe to Target or something and see if me being in the humidity will change anything up because I've been in an air-conditioned house the whole time. I'll catch you guys later. Now 8:16. I've had the foundation on for about 8 consecutive hours now, and it held up pretty well. I'm not gonna go the full 12 hours because I actually wanna go to the gym, and I don't want to go to the gym with a full face of makeup because that could lead to really bad breakout. Upon looking into the mirror, I did notice that my chin and my forehead are starting to get really shiny, more shiny for my liking, and you can feel it coming through the actual foundation. Like I can see it on my fingertips, which isn't a good thing. So if I was using powder in my T-zone, I probably would be quite all right. I do have a few pros and cons for this foundation. We'll start off with the pros. Pro number one, the blendability and the coverage is pretty awesome. You can build up from medium to the full coverage, and it layers really nicely so that you don't feel cake face. The only con to the buildable coverage is that earlier when I noticed that the foundation was sticking to the dry areas on the sides of my nose, it was tolerable. Now it's gotten worse and it's clumpy. Not clumpy, but the skin is quite dry and you can see all the foundation has completely stuck to it, so there's no foundation on the sides of my nose. At the bottom of my nose, where I normally get red and I blow my nose a lot, it stayed quite well. The longevity is my second pro for this foundation. I've had it on for 8 hours, like I said earlier, and it's lasted quite well. Had I used primer all over my face and probably a powder in my T-zone and concealer in the places where I wanted extra coverage opposed to building the coverage with the foundation, it probably would have lasted a little bit longer. I think I could have went that route, but I really wanted to see how this foundation set on its own. The price point is a little hefty for my liking. Some people may feel completely comfortable with paying $48, and some people don't feel comfortable and they prefer to stick with a lower price point. I would recommend you go into your local Sephora to get a sample just if you want to try it out. If you are having troubles color matching it, see one of the beauty advisors and have the color IQ done. That's what I had done so I could get matched up with the shade that I'm in for this particular foundation, which is Sand Beige. The free sample from Sephora could ultimately save you $48 if you end up not liking the product. Now, if you love the product after getting the sample, by all means, it could become your holy grail product and you'll end up buying it. Do I think that this photo edition foundation does look good in photos and video? I think so. I took some photographs using my iPhone earlier and they looked okay, and I'm recording this video with it on, so I don't think it looks too bad. Hope not. Would I buy the full bottle of this foundation? I probably wouldn't. I have other full coverage, medium coverage foundations for my oily combo skin that are currently working right now and have been staples in my makeup collection. So I wouldn't recommend this product for someone who has dry skin. If you do have dry patches, it's gonna push those out and you're gonna be able to see it. Oily skin, you should be quite all right. The oily combo skin, if you are dry, depending on how dry you are, I think you could be able to work with it and follow your routine and adapt to, and have that foundation adapt to your skin. All right guys, if you guys enjoyed this first impression video, please give it a big old thumbs up. Subscribe also for future videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.